everyone, it's me, Ashton Camion. Let's do art or my video game idea. Hey guys, it's me, Ashton here. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. I mean, good weekend so far. I am. And I hope you guys did have a good week too. And yeah, trying to think. Oh yeah, and I hope you guys are having a great time, hanging out with your family or friends. And yeah, to me, I'm having a good time with my family yesterday. And yeah. And here is my video game idea called Death of War. And yeah, and this game is going to be about World War II. And yeah, it's one of my favorite favorite war to learn. And yeah, and is mostly popular from games. And yeah. And right here, here's a date and when I finish and when I work on it. And yeah, it's really neat. And right now, I'll tell you guys the detail. And I will show you guys some of my cool multiplayer maps for online. And 2 players or 4 players if they want to. And yeah, it's really cool. First I took my time drawing the soldiers called the Army Rangers. And yeah, it's really neat. And I decided to just make their badge, just make it blue. I did not put any of the detail because I take a lot of time. And after that, I took my time to draw each one of them carrying the rifle, snipers, one of the machine guns, and yeah, really neat. And after that, I took my time to draw the destroyed chairs and an MP40, Bandit MP40, one of my favorite machine gun, and the German flag. And don't worry, I did not put the German symbols because I YouTube and to other people. And I understand, and this, in my opinion, is a history way, and I will tell you guys. And I decided to make shading for making a shadow, and yeah, it's really neat. And more chairs and tables are destroyed, and desks, and they're really neat. And right here is supposed to be building has been demolished from the explosion and stuff. It was supposed to be buried and make a shade, and I decided to make the bricks and make it like some of the building is on fire. It's really neat. Took my time to draw all that and color it. And right up here, these are the soldiers are doing covering fire with their machine gun with a tripod. I took my time drawing the helmets and the body and the window. It's really neat. And right there, I took my time to draw the fireflies that the tank called the fireflies are really good tanks from World War II. The Allies have, or the Americans. And yeah. Because those tanks are meant for taking out heavy tanks. Are meant for taking out tigers or king tigers. And yeah. They're a really good tank. And this is a Mustang. The red-tailed Mustang. Or the P something Mustang. And yeah. It's really neat. I took my time to draw that and color that. And have the American symbols. And yeah, really cool. And the game called Death of War. And yeah, it's really neat. And I hope you guys are liking that. Yeah. And by the way, guys, let me know what you guys think about my artwork. It's really neat. And yeah, I like it. And I have my cover. I just let you know, maybe one day I'll work on a game with actual Lana Bellator. We'll actually make it look real. And yeah, it will be cool. And I hope you guys are ready for my other maps. And yeah. And I just let you know some of my maps, they don't have names. And yeah. And this is the date where I finish. And that is the compass, north, east, south, west. And yeah. And these are the flags for the team. I think that was supposed to be the French. And are supposed to be the French resistance. And right there supposed to be the Germans soldiers. And right over here is supposed to be the respawn point. Where the Germans are at, and right here, those are supposed to be the French respawn at, and yeah. And the players can actually, and these are the numbers, or the square, those are supposed to be buildings, and players can actually go in it. And these lines are mostly supposed to be rows, and yeah, and a line right there supposed to be parking spots. And those little triangle with the lines, those are supposed to be trees, and it's really neat. And players can like to camp in these buildings whenever. And in the respawn area, they can be in the building, camp out. Just make it a little bit of realism. And the buildings can get destroyed. And yeah, and it will be a lot of fun. Players can use a lot of tanks or any kind of vehicles, and 2 air vehicles, and yeah. Because I want to make it a little bit of base and realism, just for fun, and it's really neat. And yeah, I hope you guys like that. And this is the map, again, a different one. And this is the Americans versus the Japanese. And yeah, and this is the respawn area the Japanese are supposed to protect. And this is the Americans. And yeah, and these little these circles are supposed to be AA guns. And yeah, and right here supposed to be the fence for protecting is pretty neat. And yeah, I hope you guys are liking that. And those are hangars, and some of these are supposed to be the lookout buildings, and yeah. And these are supposed to be trenches. Those little V shapes, those are supposed to be trenches, and those are water. And yeah, little ponds or lake. And it's really neat. And let me know what maps you guys like to play as, and what side. And maybe in the game you can actually choose. And yeah, will be a lot of fun. And you can actually camp in the forest or anywhere, guys, if you guys want to. It's really neat. And I hope you guys are ready for my next maps. And yeah. This one is the American versus the Japanese again. It's really neat. And yeah. These are the American respawn in the ocean. And these are supposed to be the those little barricades. Slow down the Allies' boat. Try to make them get stuck. And yeah. And those are supposed to be sand right there. And right up here, these are the beachhead for the Japanese. And yeah, I decided to make the beachheads a little closer to the beach. When I decided to just make them have, these are supposed to be bunkers. Is pretty neat with the trench. And yeah, and all of these are supposed to be trees, be like forests. And yeah, and some of these bunkers will try to best be dug in, and will be cool. And yeah, and I hope you guys will like the maps. And let me know if you guys like to play as East Faction. And yeah. And fun facts, guys. The German symbols, if you're playing the story, you can actually change the symbol, the German symbol, like the World War II symbol. I will not say because I YouTube. And you can like to put a record cross. Or 2, if you want to have the historical leeway, you can actually add that. And 2, if you want to play the game historically, you can actually put the N-word or the German leader. Or if you don't want to get offended, you can actually add it. They will say German army or German leader. And yeah, it will just say that. Just say fun ways, because I don't want to make people get offended. And in this game, there will be a lot of content. And the first season will be in World War. Will be beginning World War II. How World War II started in the 30s. And maybe each season will show how each allies join the war. And yeah. And Axis power. It will be a pretty cool game. And yeah. And maybe the DLC you can actually play as the Axis power if you want to. And yeah. Show their story. Alright guys, me Ashton, I go out. And by the way guys, hit that like button. 2, hit that subscribe button. Or 3, hit that bell button where I make an awesome video. And remember guys, be your guys' self. I'm not forcing you guys. Do what you guys want to do. And let me know down in the comments section. Let me know what do you guys think about the game. If you guys want to play it. And you guys can ask me a question about any ideas for a World War II game of this. And yeah. Alright guys. Peace. I hope you guys like it. Bye.